Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and this is Wicked Flicks. For this particular episode, I'm going with the 1986 Leonard Nimoy directed Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. Now, I'm not choosing this movie for this particular episode of Wicked Flicks because I believe it's the best Star Trek movie necessarily. The reason I'm really picking it, and what you find to be the best is really up to you, the viewer. But the reason I'm picking this particular film is because when I was a kid, this was the first one I latched onto. My father had Star Trek 2, 3, and 4 on VHS tape, and certain elements of 3 stood out to me. There's the part where, Bones McCoy goes into the bar looking to get a ship to Genesis, and he meets the alien with the ears and the feather-looking, eyebrows and whatever, and it kind of had a Star Wars feel to me, and I was, a Star Wars fan earlier probably, I could say, than I was a Star Trek fan. But Star Trek is what has been the longest lasting of my fandoms. And a lot of the reason has to do with Star Trek 4. This was a movie that, of course, it did star all the classic cast: William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, DeForest Kelley, James Doohan, Nichelle Nichols, George Takei, and Walter Koenig. Also featured appearances from Catherine Hicks as well as Mark Leonard as Sarek. And, but what really appealed to me was the enthusiasm, the lightheartedness of the overall time travel coming back to the 20th century, 1986 Earth in this case, and how out of their element the intrepid Enterprise crew is. All the humor, that double dumbass on you, all that humor, all that quirkiness, and the genuine rapport that they seem to have. And now I know that there has always been a long-standing rumor that William Shatner wasn't the best guy to get along with, that he had some peeves about being directed by his friend Leonard Nimoy. And, well, I can say this: he's professional enough to basically have a genuine, quirky, charming presence in this film. And the story is, kind of like a Greenpeace sentiment, save the whales. They are in the 23rd century, and this probe that's looking to communicate with whales, it lost communication with them. So it's up to the crew to kind of taking off from the previous 2 films. They are flying around in a, Klingon bird of prey, trying to come back to Earth, and they find this out, and they go back in time to save humpback whales to bring back to the future. Another movie reference there. And thus, sate this thing's trying to communicate and save the world and everything. And, just like I say, the quirkiness, the enthusiasm all the players have throughout the piece really, really appealed to me as a kid. I mean, I just remember cracking up, and I still watch this and I laugh. And if that's not the mark of a successful, long-standing film, I don't know what is. So, but that's going to be pretty much all I have to say on it, and I definitely suggest you check it out if you haven't seen it before. And otherwise, I'd love to hear what you think about it. So, that'll be it from me, and I'll catch you later. Peace.